Hey, welcome back to Driven Channel. I'm here with, finally I make it to Dubai. It had to be Paula
Yes,
that brought me here to Dubai, so
finally.
it's my first time. And thank you for being part of this podcast, Paula. So first of all, is your name? I know you're Mexicana, right? Yo también soy
Yes,
Mexicano. Are
yes,
you Ana
Mexican.
Paula Galvan or are you Paula Galvan?
Well, my full name is Ana Paula Galván, but now, I just call myself Paula Galván without the Ana, you know.
Why did you change it?
Well, because I'm now like in a, I was like always using my other last name, Ana Paula Signs. That's how I started everything. So I just wanted like to change the role and be in a more serious like way. So I just wanted to, rebrand myself, like I don't know, like change something.
Yeah. So can you talk about how you got started? I know you started making money young. So you very young. You're from
Yeah.
Michoacan, Mexico. How did you start?
Yes,
Like
I'm
like
from
how was your
Michoacan.
start? How'd you start making like a little bit of money to a lot of money?
So, well, as I said before, I don't come from a rich family. I come from a like middle class family. But when I was like around 13-year old, I was really wanted to be more successful. So my first job was like in gift stores. Like this was the business of my mom. She was selling like teddy bears and everything, like to put the gifts and stuff. So that was my first work. And after that, like of course, I was not winning that much because my mom, she didn't used to pay me. I was just doing it like to do something. So my first job was like in Studio F, the jeans brand. I don't know if they have it in the States.
Is that a gym?
It's jeans, like
Oh,
Colombian
jeans,
jeans.
Studio F. Oh yeah, ¿sabes qué?
Yeah.
My
Yeah. So
uncle, they make it for men and women, right?
no, they just make it now for women, but it's like a really well-known brand in Latin
Yeah, yeah.
America.
No,
So
I
I was,
remember. I remember. It's been around for a long time.
yeah. So I was like 15-year-old, and I really wanted to work because like in this time I couldn't afford like to even go and buy like chicken wings, and I was like really struggling myself. I was like, no, I need to get some money. I need to get somebody to help and support my family, my mom, because my dad left us when I was 6 years old. So my mom, she always worked hard, very hard to like help us, me and my brothers. So I didn't like to see her working and struggling. So yeah, they give me the chance to work in this company, and I was very good at selling, and I'm very good talker. I love to talk and I love sales. So they give me the chance. My mom gave me a permission to go to Studio F. So yeah, they accept me, and I was the best seller in the store at my 15 years old. The first like couple of 3 months. So I start like selling, and after they give me the subgerentes, no gerentes. How do you say that? Like down of
Manager?
the yeah, the manager. Yeah. So imagine I was at my 16-year-old, like being the manager from the store the next year. So then is when I start to make around my, I don't know, was $1,000 a month. Like for me was a lot. You know what I mean?
Now it's not a
Like
lot.
to be, yeah, I was 16-year-old. I was selling jeans, but I was winning with commissions, and I was the best seller. So I was making my money and stuff, and but I study cosmetology and makeup artist. So I was studying that, and my dream was to work in MAC Cosmetics. So I always wanted to work in MAC Cosmetics, but always was like full. They didn't have vacants, They didn't have like places for other people. So I was like, oh my god, like I really want to work there. So I apply and apply and apply and apply to get it, and nothing. 1 year, 2 years, nothing. So after that, I wanted like to do something different after Studio F. So they offered me work in Cancun in a hotel called Secrets Akumal. So I moved from Michoacan to Cancun to work in the place. I was selling memberships there in the hotel. I was a good seller, so they offered me. I went there, and I started to make more money there. I was making like around $2,000. I was selling every day like 2 3 membership. I was very good in sales, and one day they called me and they told me, Anna, we want to interview you for MAC Cosmetics. So I was like, okay. And they told me, we're going to give you this, and this is the salary that we're going to pay you. And I was like, okay. So I left this job and I moved to MAC Cosmetics. For me, it was my dream, In this time, I wanted to be a makeup artist, and I was very focused on that. And I moved to work in MAC Cosmetics. Everything was amazing. And this time, I was starting Instagram. So I was start to post like sexy pictures and everything. So they called me for the TV in Mexico, TV Azteca, and they called me for Playboy Mexico. So they was like, hey, how are you? We would love to invite you to be part of the team. And I was like, oh my God, like what I'm gonna do? Because I have my stable job here in Michoacan. That's how I'm supporting my family. I'm saving some money because I wanted to buy like an apartment. And I was like, what I'm gonna do? I have this chance. It's nothing. It's not the way like I wanted, but what I should do. So one day I just was like sitting and I was praying to God, and I was saying to God like, please like direct me to the way that you want to take me. So yeah, I just like say, if I don't risk, I'm not gonna gain. So I quit my job in MAC Cosmetics and I moved to Mexico City.
Yeah, and
So-
question. So, like, how did you get so good in sales? Like, how did you become so good in sales? Was it natural? Did you read books, training, and then when you got the offer for Playboy Mexico, what is Playboy Mexico? Is that the same as Playboy here? Like, you came out on the magazine. Was it like was it like topless, or how was that?
Well, no, I didn't did the. Well, let's start about the sales. My mom, she's a hustler and she's a very, very like hard work woman.
Does she live there with you, or
So-
or is she in Mexico?
No, she live in Mexico. Now I'm gonna tell you the story of her. So she was a very like good student and everything. She's very smart. She's a really, really like a hustler woman. So she always pushed me, She always teach me. She was giving me books. My first book that she gave me was Padre Pobre, Padre Rico,
That's a good book.
Rich Father, Poor Father from Roberto Kiyosaki. So these books start to inspire me, and I was like, I don't want to be in my comfort zone. I need to move from here to become a better person, So I was always, this book like really like changed my life, like this and The Secret, right? These two books changed my life, and I was watching my mom how good she was at selling. She studied architecture, but because she had me, she quit her job. So she just like, she couldn't finish. Now she finished, and now she's my partner, and she's my partner. She do all the logistic in Mexico, my real estate and landscape in Mexico. So yeah, and well, changing the conversation, in Playboy Mexico, it's not like you go to the magazine. I was like the image, you have the boxing events, and you have like the like for Don Julio and stuff, you're the image from Playboy. So they pay you a salary every month. They give you free house, they give you a driver, they give you everything plus a salary every month, and you need to go to the events like representing the brand.
So you just
So-
you just like dress nice and just go there. You don't have to like take pictures or none of that.
No, nothing, because like they need like influencers. Basically, you work for Playboy like as an influencer.
Yeah.
So they provide you everything, and for me it was perfect because they offer me to be in a TV program in TV Azteca. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna be in the program, and at the same time, I'm gonna work in Playboy, and I make money and I make contacts because I wanted to make contacts for my networking. I wanted to upgrade myself, because if I stay in Michoacan, I'm not saying that my place is not a nice place. Of course, you have a very successful people, but I wanted to surround myself with people better than me so I can grow as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, my friends, like, I love them. They are the best, but all of them, they are married, they have kids now, and that's the goal they have. And me, I want to be a successful woman. I want to have properties all over the world. I want to have my construction company. So that's my goal, and I'm doing it slowly. So I always was I'm a hustler, So I move, I start to know many people, and from that is when the OnlyFans start, right? And I'm not ashamed for that, because
But before we get
I
into
know
the before we get into the OnlyFans, you're how old?
I'm 26.
26. How are you so what do you how do you think so like advanced? Like you're very smart. Most 26-year-olds are they don't think about investing and moving to other areas to be around more successful people. Like you think like an investor that's older. Like you just don't you're not like a 26-year-old female. Like what happened to your mindset, or who told you all this? Did you have a mentor?
I just, my mom is my mentor, but I just think the necessity, because when I was young, this is very personal. I'm gonna share with all of you guys because I wanna share it. I born in a good family. My dad used to work and he used to have money before he left us. But one day all his business go down. He lose everything. So I was used to a lifestyle. I was in the best schools. I was having nannies. My dad used to buy me every weekend a Barbie. Like for me, it was like the perfect life. When I reached 6.5 years old, my dad, he left us. He disappeared from our lives. He didn't want to know nothing about us. So imagine like my lifestyle just changed in a second. So I was used to live in a different kind of lifestyle, and one day my mom told me, listen, I need to take you out from school. We don't have car anymore. We need to move to a small house. I don't know. We didn't even have money to eat. So what happened to me that I struggle, and this make me to work hard and to be more ambitious and fight with the life, because I hated to see my mom in this situation. Like we was having everything, and one day everything boom disappeared. My dad disappeared. My life, my school, all my friends. We needed to move. I needed to move to a public school. Like was like for me very hard, and I was just 7 years old. And like I think this make me be the woman I'm now, because when you don't struggle in life, it's like now you see all these generations of people that they have everything so easy. And I'm saying this because of my brothers. I love my brothers, but I gave them everything. Like my brother, now he's playing football in the Barca. My brother, I pay for him everything, and they have everything too easy. So what happened when you give the things easy to other people? They don't want to work. They don't want to be, more successful. But when you struggle and you really come from nothing, you really fight to be a better person. So that's why I'm like that, because I really struggle. Like one day, was days that I wake up and my mom, she didn't have like nothing to give us, just a tuna. And imagine that, like living like that. So for me, it was really, really hard. But I'm grateful with God and with life, because if this didn't happen, I think I will be now just a spoiled brat.
Yeah. So let's talk about OnlyFans. How did you get into OnlyFans, and what, like how much money did you make? What did you post? How does that work? I really don't know how OnlyFans works. I never been on OnlyFans. I never logged into OnlyFans. Never, ever in my life.
So basically, like, was one agency from LA that contact me, and they was like, hey, you're
From
like,
from LA, where I'm at, Los Angeles.
Yes, from LA, yeah.
Yeah.
I've always worked with people from the States. Like these people like always contact me. We always have a very good like communication to work and stuff. So they was like, listen, you post a very sexy pictures on Instagram. Why you don't post them on OnlyFans? You're gonna make. And in this time was COVID and everything. So I didn't have nothing to do. I couldn't travel. Everything was so down. So I was like, well, like let's try. So they told me send those like pictures and lingerie and stuff and just put it. And I was like, okay. In the first 3 days that I opened it, I made $40,000. So for me, imagine like, was a lot of money.
Yeah. And it was
So-
just pictures like in lingerie. That's it.
Lingerie, yeah, lingerie pictures.
You never did you ever post anything like fully nude or no?
Yeah, after with the time, yes, with the time I posted, and when I did my first $40,000, I was like, wow, and after was like the first like the first couple of years was like 60, 100, like a lot of money. So for me was like so good. But what I myself did, I was saying, I don't want to be in this anymore. That's why I quit. I want to be a different person. So what I did, all this money I invested because I didn't want to be this person all my life. Sometimes you need to sacrifice things to become the person that you want to be, you know? And I'm not ashamed because I did that to support my family and to become a better person. I know maybe some people, they will say, yeah, it's the easy way. But well, we are in a new generation. And for me, it was very easy in this time because like I never got this kind of money in my life before, you know? So for me, it was like, wow, you know? And that's what I did. All my money I invested in real estate, and that's how I make myself like the person I'm now. So I'm not ashamed to say, yes, I started OnlyFans because of that, I have now my properties and I live from my rents because of OnlyFans.
I'm Alberto Preciado. If you like what you're watching and you want to learn from an entrepreneur that built 8 companies and makes over $30 million a year, text me at 213-277-6208 and let's make it happen.
So yeah, like that's how basically I start, and I slowly, instead of spending my money in trips or in watches and bags, I say no. Listen, I cannot show off now this money if I don't have it, because why I'm gonna spend my money in things if I really don't have this money? I'm just gonna look like a weirdo.
Yeah.
So what I did, I invest my money. Once I recover all my inversion and I make money, then I can start to spoil myself.
When you were doing
yeah.
OnlyFans, how old were you when you started?
I was 19 years old.
19, but when you were 18, you were making like 20,000 a month, right, or something?
When I was 18, I was like making, yeah, around that. Yeah.
Well, what were you doing when you were making 20 a month?
I was like doing like a collaboration with brands. Many brands come to me in this time, Fashion Nova, like Pretty Little Things. So I was working with many brands, and the contract was like very good payment. I still working with Fashion Nova, by the way. Like I've been working with them for almost 7 years, and it's like one of the best. Like I was working with Bang Energy. You remember Bang Energy in this time?
Not
so I was
quite.
working with many brands. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Bang,
And-
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Bang Energy. I was with many couple of brands of the States. So yeah, like for me, I was good, you know, like many brands was searching for me to work. But now, like, I still working with some brands, but I like to work with brands that really like pay well, because now they want just to sometimes to send you clothes and give you like, I don't know, like 300, and now it's not worth it. And I don't like to be like a person that promotes every day like a commercial TV, you know, like
Yeah.
So my focus is more now like I'm telling you, like now I just want to share my story to people. I want that people know that nothing is impossible, that okay, maybe you start in a really like this way, but you can become a better person. Like never is impossible to become the best version of yourself, and that everything is a circle and everything is like a period of time. That's why I was saying in my other podcast, the Anna that was existing 2-3 years ago, now she doesn't exist anymore, because I'm completely other person. My mindset is different, my focus is different. So yeah, like some people, they come and tell me, Anna, like you're not ashamed of what you did. I'm saying, listen, like I'm not ashamed, because I'm not this person anymore, and because if I didn't do that, I will not be in the place that I'm now.
So 3 years,
yeah, like-
3 years ago, you ended OnlyFans. Was it 3 years ago?
No, 2 years.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And you
So
like
now I'm
you
just
closed it. You don't get paid from it anymore.
No, I closed it. I closed it completely. I retired from that. Now my focus is different. Like, and I don't have nothing against OnlyFans. Like I'm telling you, like I'm grateful for that. But I think that now I'm in another chapter of my life, and I want to be other kind of woman. And yeah, like I think that this is in the past. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, OnlyFans, you could make so much more money, and it's online. You like, it's just pictures and videos online, right? It's different than I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a lot better than
Yeah.
than it's a lot better like than girls having sugar daddies or selling themselves, like, because you're just posting pictures and you don't have to go and sleep with other people.
Exactly. Well, I think the same. I think exactly the same of you. But now in this period of my life, I want to have a partner. I want to have of course, I see myself with someone. So in Dubai, it's not the same mindset like in America. Let's talk about like honest.
Why is it different?
In
I was talking to somebody yesterday from Dubai that lives in Dubai, and I had dinner, and this girl lives in Dubai she's lived in Dubai for 17 years, and she was here for 2 months. She's going back to Dubai, but she told me a little bit of the differences. But what is the biggest difference for you? You never been to the U.S., right?
I never been to the US, but I know many people from the US. And something I'm gonna tell you because the mentality of Dubai man is very different as the mentality of American mans. Because in America, the man they don't judge you if you have your own independence, right? Like for example, they are more open-minded. I know friends that lives in the States, in Miami, they are married and they have OnlyFans. And the man, they support them. But if you have OnlyFans in Dubai, you're the worst, like in the worst of the worst of the worst. Like they say, I have friends that they told me, I prefer that my girl go and sell herself than have OnlyFans and pictures online, like in lingerie or topless or whatever. So imagine the mentality, how they think. It's like, I was like shocked. I was like, wow, you're not doing nothing bad, but
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not doing this to make the other people happy. I'm doing for myself because I think this period of my life finished, and now I wanna do other things. I wanna do my podcast. I wanna like inspire other people. So that's why I quit OnlyFans, is because I'm doing very good with my properties in Mexico.
Yeah.
So I don't think like I have the necessity to open OnlyFans
Yeah.
again.
But only
So-
OnlyFans it's I know it's pictures for sure. You also
Yeah.
can put videos, right?
Yeah, of course. Well, depends. Like many people do different kind of things.
Can you do
like,
people post like porn, like videos having sex?
Yeah, people, they can put whatever you want. You can put porn, and you can put like cooking videos. It's not like OnlyFans, not just like for pictures or porn or whatever. Like I have people, I know people that they do cooking videos, they do like podcast videos, and they sell it there. So you can sell whatever in OnlyFans. But of course, like I don't think like people will pay you to see a podcast in OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
Pe-
So
People will pay for videos.
exactly.
Maybe not
but
even
don't-
pictures. But-
Exactly. No, some people they pay for pictures because it's the new thing and stuff. So people they wanna see, they are very curious, to see, oh, this woman, I wanna see, like man, they are mans at the end of the day. But I'm telling you, like in Dubai, people doesn't like OnlyFans. Like it's something that they just don't like it. Maybe in the States it's different. Like, I know many friends in the States that they date girls that they are porn stars, that they do OnlyFans and whatever, they don't mind. But if you come to Dubai, I don't see that often, like I don't think it's possible here. Like the men are very like this, like close-minded, like this. I'm telling you.
So is that kind of like the main reason why you decided to take it off, because you were in Dubai?
I think that was one of the main reasons, yes.
And because you're looking for
because-
now you're looking for like a hubby, and you want to have kids.
Yeah, I want to have kids. I want to get married, and I want to. Yeah, I'm telling you, this stage of my life, I think it's finished.
You're kind of
And
young though.
I want
You're not even like you're kind of young to want to get married.
I know, but I think that I live what I needed to live. Like I experienced everything in my life. I went party. I went to travel around the world. I used to get drunk before, whatever. Now
You don't drink anymore. You don't drink anymore.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't take drugs. I don't go out. Like I don't do nothing of this stuff. Like you to see me in partying, it's like impossible.
Really?
Like that, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm like a 26-year-old with a 40-year-old mindset. That's how I am. Some people, they call me boring, but like I'm really focused on what I want to be, and I want to become a billionaire. I don't know how I'm gonna do, but I I just manifesting every day that I want to be a billionaire one day. I don't know how, but I'm just like,
Well, very very easy.
manifesting.
You could be like the Kardashian, like the Mexican Kardashian. They became
Well,
Kylie became a billionaire at 19.
I just think that anything is possible, but everything it's depends on how focused you are in life, in your goals. Because if I'm someone that goes party and then every day drinking, and I'm surrounding myself with people that they just talk about, sorry for the word, stupid shit every day, what I'm gonna learn from these people? That's why my friends circle is very small, because I don't like to spend my energy with people that just talk shit or they are gossiping every day. No, like I don't like this.
Yeah.
Of course, once in a while I like to gossip. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a woman, right? But I don't like to gossip every day, or like listening to people that they are telling me, this happened, and oh, I want this and I want that. Like, oh my god, no, like please just like shut up.
So-
if you're gonna come and talk with me about business, let's talk, but not about other things.
So you're just like super strict business all the time. You're like serious business.
Yeah, I'm serious business because I'm focused. I know what I want. I want to become a self-made billionaire one day. I want to be rich as fuck. So that's my main goal.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to work on it. And I see myself doing conference. I see myself like inspiring other women, other people.
Yeah.
To
You
be
know
successful. So
you,
that's my goal.
you know we have a huge conference, right? You heard of Tony Robbins?
Yeah, of course. I know
I'm the
Tony.
I'm the
follow-
Mexican Tony Robbins. Like we have
Yeah, I know that.
we have big conference, a driven event, and we've had I'm pretty sure you heard of Patrick Bet-David,
Yes.
Grant Cardone.
Yes.
So like there's John Maxwell. I think you're too young for John Maxwell, but John Maxwell has a lot of books on leadership. So long story short, all the big speakers have been at the Driven conference. So I have a Driven event. If you go to drivenevent.com, we're going on year 9 of having big conferences. So I speak, motivate people, les digo que sí se puede, and chile ganas, and just Mexican Tony Robbins type. So we have those conferences. Maybe one day you could speak at one of those.
This is my dream. So I really want like to be in this kind of environment. So that's why I don't want like to distract myself in things that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what makes me happy is to share my experience with other people. I love to talk about my story. I'm not ashamed, because some people, they are like, oh, like why you talk about, I'm not ashamed, like I came from nothing. I did mistakes. I did bad things, but now all these things make me the person I'm now. And I'm living in Dubai. I'm 26 years old. Like I have my company in Mexico. Like I'm proud of myself, like
So
I don't know many 26-year-old that
Yeah.
have that.
So to end the OnlyFans topic, so OnlyFans, like how much money were you making a month at the highest peak?
Yeah, okay, the maximum I made a month was 100K.
How much?
Every 100K.
100,000 a month?
Yeah.
And then how you did it for how long?
I did for 3 years.
3 years. And what was like when you started, was it like 40K, 50K and a month, or when did it for how long did you make 100K a month?
Was like pretty sure like for the 1.5 year, like continue month and month and month and month and month.
Yeah.
After was like going down, some months was going up, depends, because like to be honest, I'm telling you, like the first like 2 years I was focused and stuff, and after I was just like I didn't know if I wanted to continue. And yeah, but I'm telling you, like for me it was perfect, because I was all my money I invest. So I'm like I did a smart move. I didn't spend my money on stupid things, and now I'm secure. So
Yeah. So
I'm happy for that.
so now you invested in is real estate the main investment that you have? Real estate in Mexico?
Yes.
What? And so you go to Mexico a lot, like back and forth?
I go to Mexico, yes, back and forward, and my main thing is the construction. So basically I buy lands and I construct and I build from zero. Like apartments and stuff.
In what area, like what city in Mexico? What state?
My main now is Michoacan, of course, and all Quintana Roo area, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, like most touristic places. Yeah.
You probably make more money in Tulum, right? Right now?
Yeah, of course, yeah, because like I build them and after I put them in Airbnb, so that's how I make my most of my money. So
Do you
yeah,
know
like
do you
of
know
course.
Roberto Palazuelos?
Yeah, of course, he's my friend. He's a very nice person.
Yeah. I met him in Cancun.
He's a very you see like he started like as an actor and now he's like a very big businessman. So I told you like you can start like from to be I don't know even a clown whatever and after you don't know the person that you can become.
Yeah. So how
Yeah.
many properties do you have in Mexico and like what are those properties making you like a month in income, passive income?
Well, like I think like around yeah, it's not okay, not a lot, but I think like around 50K, 50K.
50K a month? And how many properties is it? Like how many total doors, units?
Well, I have now around 20 apartments and like 8 houses.
So 20 uh apartments, like so 20 units plus another 8 units.
Yes.
I'm Alberto Preciado. If you like what you're watching and you want to learn from an entrepreneur that built 8 companies and makes over $30 million a year, text me at 213-277-6208 and let's make it happen.
And then and the Airbnb, does that make you more money than people that have like 1 year, 2 year
Well,
lease? Or
no, because listen, my city is a city that she is well known from students. So many of the students go there because in Michoacan you have small towns, so they go to Morelia where I live. You have your house there. They move there, so everybody needs to rent apartments to live there. So they just come and they pay the full year. And in Tulum, in the Quintana Roo, the rents are more like for example, they come for a weekend and after they go and after I have other guests and stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, like some depends of the seasons. Some seasons are down, but it's for me sometimes it's much better in my city because they pay the whole year.
Yeah.
So it's more consistent.
So like if I go to Tulum and I want to get an Airbnb, like I could hit you up and you could get me you have a
You can
nice place
stay.
by the beach.
Of course, you can stay at my place.
And
Sure.
and what
Not
what
really.
what does it look like? Like the Tulum, you have a Tulum house that's by the beach?
No, I have an apartment.
How much is
I
how
have
much does
a
that
few
go for Airbnb?
Like around, let me see in pesos, like you can charge 3,000 pesos per night, 3,000, 4,000 pesos a night. Like,
How much is that in
to-
dollars?
uh,
How much is a dollar? Like 18 pesos?
200,
51 pesos is a dollar?
$250 around
Okay.
per night, you know?
Okay, now that makes sense. So you have a bunch of real estate, so that makes you about 50K a month. Now,
Yeah.
have you ever thought about investing in real estate, like in the U.S. or in other countries? Do you have any real estate in Dubai?
Well, this is not what I'm doing. I'm searching to invest here. Now I'm like I never invest here, like all is in Mexico, but now I'm like trying to close a deal here. I hope everything goes good. So yeah, I'm gonna start now in the UAE, but now I'm starting in Bali. I'm starting to buy some things in Bali, some lands because it's cheap and it's very good. Like because people pay more. I think that Bali is a very good place to invest also because I told you the land is cheap, the build is cheap, so you can make like a lot of units and people it's always tourists and
Yeah.
they will pay. So UAE is very good for investment, but now it's overrating. I tell you. So you can just get like for I don't know 300K a very very small apartment. So it's not like too worth it. But if you go to Bali or to Mexico because the land is cheaper, you can make more units and like the people is gonna continue renting. And in Dubai it's like full of apartments. Like it's like I don't know how to explain you. Like it's good, but like for me, like now is not the time. If I was, of course, a billionaire or multimillionaire, I will come, and like buy like a big house. But even the people that I know that they are billionaires and stuff and they invest here, they tell me that it's a lot of headache and, like it's not that easy to sell. So, and in the States, of course, I would love to invest, but like I never been there. So first I need to go there and after to see how it's going to be.
Yeah. So before we talk about the U.S., so you make about 50K a month in your with your real estate. What's your other like high income that you have? Like, do you have another business that makes you? I know you have brands that you promote. Like, what other thing do you do that makes you a lot of money?
Well, like now I have the brand stuff, like, and that's it. Like now, that's my only incomes, like approx.
How much do the brands make you more or less?
I think like with the brands I make around 30K. So around like I make like around 80K a month. So for me it's like perfect, Of course I want to make more, but I think but for my age it's very good. I think that I'm in a good place. Of course I want to make 1 million a month or more. But slowly.
Yeah, yeah. And how much is the cost of living over there in Dubai where you live? Like because you have a nice like penthouse, right? And then you have a bunch of cars. And then you also have a bunch of watches. Are you like you just like cars and watches and nice life, or what is that?
Well, listen, I will tell you something. Before I used to be very obsessed with the watches and the cars and the bags. But now I reached a point of my life that I'm not too focused on that because I already had everything what I wanted. So I'm just like, yeah, I got it, and what? Like, what's next, I want to make something that make me proud of me. Like, I did that and I work hard for that. So something that I really, like what is going to make me happy right now is to inspire other people, like to give something good to other people. Now the materialistic things, okay, before was very good for me. I didn't have it. I got it. But now I just don't, it's not the most important for me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, now other things are more important for me, like my health, my peace, like my goals. I'm very grateful I'm very simple now. Before I was always wearing like every time brands, my watches, and it's nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's amazing. Like it's very nice to have watches and bags, but now this is not my priority.
Yeah. Do you still have the watches and the cars, or do you or did you sell some of them?
No, like I still have it.
Yeah.
But of course my watches, like I sell it sometimes because I like to change them.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have now a watch. This is my favorite watch. It's a RM. The cupcake one is a gift that I made myself and I really like it. And
you gifted that to yourself?
Yes.
How much is that watch?
It's around 300K. But listen, I see it like an investment, because at the end of the day, the market of the watches and the bags, especially Birkin and RMs and Patek, is like a very good brand because sometimes the price increase.
Yeah.
Okay, now the market is going a little bit down, but for me, it's like a kind of investment. So I put some of my investments in my watches, in my bags also.
And how many bags, how many Birkins do you have?
Well, I have like 10.
10.
10 Birkin bags, yeah.
And in Dubai, you don't have to worry about anybody robbing you or...
No, because listen, something I love about Dubai is like, okay, I can talk about money and stuff and no one is gonna come to rob me or to steal from me. But of course, like, like every time if I go to Mexico, I'm not saying that in Mexico they do that to me, but I never like bring any of my stuff, like...
Yeah. No, here in LA, in California, you have to worry about robbers. I've been robbed 4 times, gunpoint, in California.
What?
So
Wow.
it's not California. Florida's better, but Dubai, I heard it's like the safest. So maybe I have to make the move, come back to Dubai.
Yeah, you should come, really. You will love Dubai. It's a really amazing place. Everything is safe. Everything is clean. You have everything very easy. You can grow a lot here. Like, you're gonna meet people here like that, I don't know, but also in the States, because You know, like I know that everybody that is successful, like you have like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and all these people living in the States. But also in Dubai, you have like a lot of like very successful people, and it's very easy to connect with these people. You know,
Yeah.
like the owner of Telegram was going to my gym, so like you see these people like everywhere in Dubai because in the restaurant, so it's normal to see them. I don't know about in the States if you see Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg like too often, or it's not like that like here.
It is, but I think Dubai is more. It's like a smaller place, and there's more concentration of more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's like more. But then I also think that if I go to Dubai, I think that I would get bored if I was there all the time,
Yeah. Why?
because I think I'll see the same people. Like if you think about it, Dubai, I think the population of Dubai, the whole entire Dubai, is 3.8 million, more or less, and LA, just Los Angeles, where I live, is 9 point something million people. So my city where I live is more than three times, or almost three times bigger in population than the whole entire Dubai. So like I think it's small, and I just think I wouldn't be able to be there 365 days of the year. I would want to be in Miami. I would want to be in LA. I would like to go to New York. Maybe go to Italia or some other places.
Well, let me tell you something. I was in Europe this summer with my family, and I was like not enjoying it that much because I'm used to Dubai, that everything is so clean, everything is so protected. So when I was, I love Italy. Don't misunderstood, but when I went to Milan, I was like a little bit shocked because you don't see in Dubai homeless or people like asking for money, never, And after I came there, and I was like, wow, like it's the only thing, like. But
Yeah.
I love you, but that's the thing, like I really want to go to the States, but unfortunately I cannot go at
Why?
the moment.
Why can you? Why can you go? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So basically, when I went the first time, I got my visa. I traveled to Miami. I was going to make a video clip with some reggaeton singers. So they come and they told me, you cannot come to the States without working visa because you're working with brands in the States that you're not like paying taxes. So who you think you are to come to my country to work without a working visa? So they took my visa from that because of that.
And how long were you? You were in Miami for like a day, or?
No, I never been. Was
Oh.
my first time going to the States.
Yeah. So when are you gonna get it back?
I don't know. I tried again 2 times to apply, and they deny. So I just don't know what to do anymore.
What if-
like I really
What if you
tried.
what if you marry a gringo?
That's what I was thinking, but I want to go to the right way. So I don't want to enter to the States like like illegal or something. So I just think that eventually they need to give me my visa. They know I have a company in Dubai. They know that I have properties. They know like I have income. So I don't want to go and live in the States. I
Yeah.
just want to know the state. I want to go to Disneyland. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to LA. Like,
Yeah,
to,
Disneyland.
Universal
Disneyland is
Studios.
fun, especially if you do it right.
Exactly. So I really want to go, and like I really want to go to the States and like like collaborate with all of you successful people there. Like I really want to do that.
You have to go to
like,
visa.
well,
You have to get a visa so that you can be part of the Driven event.
I know, but I'm manifesting to go to the States, so I know I'm gonna get it. Maybe not now, but soon
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. And as I said, I don't want to go and live there. I just want to go and visit. I have my life in Dubai. I have my life in Mexico. But I don't know, maybe the God timing is perfect. So maybe it's not the right time to go to the States, but God is going to let me go when it's the right
Yeah,
time. So
just find an American guy. But we'll get into that. But what is your total monthly expenses that you pay over there? How much is like where you live, your condo or your penthouse, and then yeah, what are your total your lifestyle bills every month, and then what is your schedule? Like what do you do? Because I know you work hard. What's your schedule like from morning to night, from Monday through Sunday? And how much is
Well,
your
so
your bills?
Well, my bills, it's around like I spend like around 30,000 a month, or yeah. So basically, the money that I make for the brands, I spend on me,
Yeah.
and the rest money that I make for my condos and stuff, I reinvest. So I take some money from me, from my lifestyle, from my expenses, not for buy stupid shit, just for myself, because to live in Dubai is not that cheap. Like our rent is around $10,000, $15,000 a month, plus like the treatments that you do, the maid, the car, like everything. You need to spend because Dubai is not cheap. So yeah, around like $30,000 is my expenses.
How many
in
cars
Dubai.
do you have?
And I just have now at the moment.
Which one's your car right now?
Huh?
You said
Sorry?
like how many cars do you have?
Now just one.
Just one? Is it the Rolls Royce?
Yes.
The Cullinan, right?
Yes.
Nice. So
Yeah.
so what is your typical day then? Like what do you do when you
Man,
wake up?
sorry.
What time do you go to sleep?
Sorry. Sorry, what you say?
Oh no. So what's your typical day like? What's your schedule? Because you work hard, obviously. But Monday through Friday and Saturday and Sunday, what time do you wake up? What's your routine? What time do you go to sleep?
So I like to sleep early, around like 11 o'clock maximum. So I watch my series before I sleep. After I put my meditation, like my self-talks meditation all night, I wake up around like 8 o'clock. I wake up, I put again my meditation for the morning after I drink my tea. I stretch after I go directly to the gym. I have podcast 3 times a week and I do content. And yeah, of course, I'm working every day, like 1 hour a day in the computer online with my mom to see the buildings, how is everything, because now we are making other projects. We are building 12 apartments more. So I'm now really focused on that. But yeah, my routine is very like normal. I just wake up, I meditate, go to the gym, after go to sauna, work in my podcast, checking on like how is my buildings in my meetings in Mexico. And yeah, like go to coffee with my friends, to the Dubai Mall, sometimes smoke shisha. That's it. Not a crazy life, very calm life.
I'm Alberto Preciado. If you like what you're watching and you want to learn from an entrepreneur that built 8 companies and makes over $30 million a year, text me at 213-277-6208 and let's make it happen.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And I know you have I know there's like a lot of single guys or people seeing this and they're thinking like, damn, you have all these apartments, investments, smart girl, you're 26 years old. What are you looking for in a man? Like what kind of man do you want to find?
Well, I'm gonna be very like direct with you, but I want to find a partner that is more successful than me, because I want to look up to my man. I don't want to be with someone that I look down, because I think the role of a man is always need to be the head of the house. So I'm not telling you like I want someone that just give me, like of course a man needs to take care of me, but like I don't want to be a lazy woman that he comes back to home and he see me like there, like doing my belly like this. No. So I want someone that is more successful than me, that support me, that maybe we can make something together. We can like grow together also. But I don't want to be with someone lazy, like I don't want to be with someone that doesn't have goals or ambitious. I want to be with a hustler like me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard for me, of course, to find someone because I don't know, like I'm very like now picky. Before, like I was not that, but now I'm very picky. So for me to like someone, I need to really look up to the guy. Like wow, this guy is like this. Doesn't matter. He's like the most rich guy, but at least that he's someone that he inspire me. Someone that is more smarter than me, that can teach me something good for me, that make me a better person. So yeah, if I'm with someone that just like, I don't know, like I cannot be with people that smoke weed or with people that take drugs or drink alcohol. This is zero for me. Like I don't like this kind of man. I don't want to attract this kind of man. So yeah, like I cannot be with someone in this circle. I want someone that is like smart, that take care of himself, like go to the gym, that likes all the stuff of meditation, like energy, someone hard worker. That's my type of man.
Do they have to? So they have to make more money than you, and do they have to be more? Do you have to be older than you, or your same age, or does that not matter?
I just think, yeah, older than me, yes. Oh, depends on how mature he is, but older than me, yes. I like older man than me because most of them guys my age, they are not that mature.
They're
So
mature.
when I
They're
talk
mature,
with
right?
them- Yeah, so I talk with them, and while I went party yesterday, I was drinking. I was with these girls, like, yeah, and what, like I'm not interested on this. I like to talk with someone.
So what would you say is like the perfect age?
Uh, 40s.
40s. Why do you think 40s? Because 40s is like when they're in
I
their
just
prime,
think
or
that
what?
the man, they are more mature. They live already all their wild life.
Yeah.
They party. They do what they wanted to do. So when they are 40s, they are more mature. They know what they want. So I think it's better, like 40
Yeah.
year old.
That makes sense. Now, you said that you don't drink alcohol, you don't do any drugs, you don't smoke. You used to do that before a lot or no?
Yeah, I was like drinking a lot of alcohol, like drugs. No, to be honest, like well, like sometimes yes, like when I was like younger, I was partying and going to Ibiza, whatever. But like one day, I just like what I'm doing with my life. Like I'm getting fat. I cannot, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So now
basically-
you don't even drink like a glass of champagne or nothing?
well, yeah. Sometimes I drink like a red wine with cheese in a nice conversation.
Yeah.
But me like to
You're talking
to
about
drink and go
you're
party.
talking about no more partying and getting crazy and drunk, right?
No, I can't with this. I can't. I don't like even the way I feel myself the next day. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like I hated it. I hated it. I hate it. The maximum I can do is like, okay, I drink three glasses of red wine maximum, and that's it. Not more. Like not I know I'm Mexican and Mexicans love tequila, but not tequila and nothing. So
Yeah. I heard palomas are more they're healthier because palomas are healthier than skinny margaritas. Skinny
Yeah, but-
palomas because they're grapefruit. I think it's grapefruit and it's not that bad because I don't drink any hard liquor either. Like once in a while I have a margarita. Once in a while.
well, once in a while maybe I want a piña colada or a margarita, but like one. That's it. Like me
Yeah.
to get drunk, impossible. Like,
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah.
No. It's not in my thing.
Yeah, no. Well, that makes sense. So Paula, I'm it's very inspiring and I like what you're doing. Very proud of you. You're the next generation, female, powerful woman, businesswoman. So thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for sharing what you do. Is there anything else you want to say here to people that maybe we haven't talked about to wrap up?
Yeah, I just think that I want to share to people that sometimes you're gonna feel shy, like to change and to do some things in your life, but don't be shy. Like try to like to push your dreams, and doesn't matter what people is gonna talk about you. Like people is gonna always talk. People is gonna always judge you if you do good, if you do bad, whatever. So just do what you wanna do. Be happy. Just focus on your goals, because at the end of the day, if you don't try, never is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just try and be the best version of yourself, like, and just killing it, because at the end of the day, you have just one life, and you come to this life to become what you wanna be.
Yeah.
Everything that you see here, like the iPhone, the light, was an idea for a person, right? Was an idea. So why your idea cannot come true if these ideas of other people come true? Why not?
Right.
Why you cannot do it? So just do it. And if you fail, just get back again and do it till you get it. And that's my best advice that I can give to people.
Yeah. Have a couple of things here before we wrap up. On first, what is the what is the hardest moment of your life? Because I'm sure it's not been pink and perfect all the time, right? Have you ever been at a point where you're like, shit, you know what? I don't think if this is gonna work out. Maybe I made a mistake. Oh my God, my bank balance is going down. What am I gonna do? Oh, this project is going bad and a lot of money is stuck there. Or maybe something personal, maybe it was a relationship, bad breakup, I don't know. Has there ever been something that you've been like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this. This could be the end of Paula.
Well, I think the end, when I feel that the end was on me is when my dad left us. And all these years for me was very hard because I told you I used to have everything and just in one day everything disappeared. My dad left us. So yeah, like I think this was the deepest like hard moment in my life because my own dad told me that he wished that he never had me and my brother when we was just 6 years old. So I think that was a very hard thing. And I was thinking that my life was finished, but no, it wasn't, you know. So I'm grateful because my dad did that to us, because if he didn't do that, I'm not gonna be the woman I'm not now, you know. I've been through a lot of things in my life, but of course like this that your own dad tells you, you know, I wish that you and your brother didn't born. It's like a really deep thing, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this made me more stronger. Was very hard for me for many years. Took me a lot to heal myself and to forgive him, but now I finally feel free. And the best is to forgive, because if you don't forgive, the only person that you're attacking is yourself.
Right.
So just let it go. If someone attacks you, someone tells you something, just let it go. At the end of the day, if you keep it in your heart and in yourself, just gonna make yourself hurt. When you let it go, everything starts to come good into your life.
Yeah. And has your dad ever reached out to you now that you're successful and you're doing good? Has he ever tried to talk to you? Have you talked to him ever since? What happened after that?
Well, yeah, he tried, but to ask me for money. So I don't think it was like to come to make a kind of relationship. You know, I love him, I forgive him and everything, but of course I know the intentions, you know, sometimes. So I just take my distance. Of course, I help him when I can, but like, you know, like what to do, like I just let it go. When
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can,
yeah.
I can help everyone. I take care of my family since I'm 16. I take care of all my brothers, my mom, my brother, my granddads. I give them money every time I can. So I help. If I can, I help, because at the end of the day, if I give, God is gonna give me back 100 times more.
Yeah.
So I'm this kind of idea.
Awesome. So one last thing here. Personal brand.
Yeah.
So you have a huge personal brand. You have like over 3 million on Instagram. You have you know, your other social media, YouTube, TikTok. I don't know how many more platforms you're on, but you're
Yes.
big. You're big on social media. Can you explain to everybody that's watching this, like, how important is it to create your personal brand, and how much money has that made you? Because I would say, like, the brands that pay you, the even OnlyFans, that's all personal brand. That's you selling yourself online. And then also, how can somebody that doesn't look like you do that? Because you're a pretty girl, you're a pretty woman, and you, like, you work out, you're pretty, you make money, you have a personality. Like, how can a normal girl build their personal brand so that they can have your success? And how much has that personal brand been important to you?
I just think that everything depends on what you want to focus on. So, for example, if you are someone that do makeup artists, or that you do, I don't know, comedy and stuff, like you just need to focus on what you want to sell, right? That's what I'm telling you. Now I'm rebranding myself because, of course, I start like selling my physique. You know, I was pretty girl. People was following me because I was pretty. So now I'm changing all this image, and I'm sharing to other people that I'm just not pretty, that I have other things to share, right?
Yeah.
So if you are a person that maybe you are not as pretty, but you're a smart person, a very creative person, a funny person, people is gonna follow you, you know, because people, they just don't want to see now in these times like the body or the face. They want to see real content. They want to see real creators. So that's why I'm doing now with everyone. I'm sharing the real Paula, the real Anna, not just the girl from Instagram, the girl from the pictures. I'm showing now like how it's my life, what I've been through, because you just see on Instagram what you want to see,
Yeah.
but you don't see what is in the back. So I just think that if you want to make your brand big and you want to be someone like successful, you need to be yourself. Don't try to pretend something, just be yourself, and people is going to follow you, because now we live in a fake world and we see on Instagram things that they are not real. Most
Yeah.
of the people, they post things, they wake up and they do makeup and they take a selfie. But
Filters.
It's not
Yeah,
filters, you know.
surgeries. They like. Well, what's your opinion about surgeries? Do you think women should get surgeries if they need it?
Listen, I did surgeries before. I did liposuction. I did my nose. I'm not shy about to talk about that. But now I'm in a period of my life that I was having implants in my boobs, and here I remove everything, and I'm trying to be more natural. I don't want to look like all the woman like this, you know. So I'm trying to look myself. I don't wear makeup, like. So I want to be a more like normal human being. I want to be myself. I don't want to come and put fake lashes and this and that, and after just remove and then be other person. I want to be myself now. And this took me a lot of time, because I wanted to be before like all this circle of people, and this is not making me special. That's why I'm telling you, if you want to make a brand and you want to be someone unique, be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Before I was, okay, listen, I like too much Kim Kardashian, I'm not gonna lie, and I wanted to look like her and everything, but now I just want to be Anna, I want to be myself. If people like me for who I am, like, great.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'm this kind of
But
person.
now you're rich, so now you don't care. Now it's like you have your own money, your businesses. But in the beginning, do you think that like when you got the surgeries and looked better, do you think that helped you? And
of course.
and because now, see, because you said you had a breast implants, right? And you removed them.
Yeah.
You removed them.
Also, yeah.
How does it feel like after like having them and then removing them? Does that kind of also, does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel a little bit sad? How does that make you feel? Because I know there's, let me explain a little bit. Here in West Hollywood, where I live, Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, there's a lot of girls, and they all look the same. What I mean by that, what I mean by that is they all have big boobs, they have humongous butts. Like, I don't know, like I've never seen like there's these girls that have like huge butts. And I haven't been to the gym in a while because I have a gym here at the office. So I started going back to Equinox, which is like a high fancy luxury gym. But I see these girls, I don't understand why they need basketballs like butts. Like, they're just huge, and but they just look way like to the point where it doesn't look good. It looks bad. But a lot of girls are doing all that, the lips, the long eyelashes, they just all look the same.
Cat eyes. Exactly, that's what I'm telling you, because I was the same here in Dubai. Like, I don't judge like everybody. I think they are pretty in the way they are, but like I don't want to look the same as everyone. I want to look myself, and that's why I remove everything. Even the people, they always tell me, you always without makeup. I love to be without makeup. My face breathe. Before I was using extensions, I took everything. Yeah, of course I use nails. I don't like to be with my nails, but I just want to be myself. I want to be unique, because at the end of the day, I don't want to look like the same other girls. Like I was in the same. I told you circle before. I was having a big butt. I was having a big boobs, but at the end of the day, now I want to be more classier. I want to be other kind of person. So for me, this is not the style that I want for my life anymore. So that's what I'm telling you. I think that if you want to be someone in the social media or whatever, just be yourself and don't try to copy someone else, because all these girls, even myself before, we was trying to copy Kim Kardashian, right? So why we don't be yourself? Why I'm not Ana Paula and I become the billionaire and by my own unique personality?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do now. And like, I think this is the key to be successful. And of course, you don't want to grow today at night. It takes time and takes a lot of work, every day content, every day like new ideas, every day a lot of like work. But if you really have something to share, the best thing in social media is what you have to share to other people.
Yeah.
You know, what you have to offer to other people so people can follow you. So just look in what are you good at and just do it.
Yeah.
If you're good in like in podcasts, start to do podcasts about like motivation or boxing or cooking or whatever. Do what are you good at, and that's it. I think
Yeah.
that's my best advice.
So like you also removed your butt? You had a butt implant? Or was it?
No, I never have body implant. I have BBL, and I did liposuction to remove my BBL.
Yeah, no, well, that's awesome. So work on the visa, and then you can come to the U.S. and be part of the Driven event.
I wish really, and it's a pleasure that you invite me here in your podcast. Like I feel really honored, and like I really want to be part of this event. Like I would love to meet all of you guys. Like it's one of my dreams, and hopefully you can come also to Dubai. We can make like a good event. Will be amazing also.
Maybe a Driven
I
event,
cannot go to
event in Dubai.
will be amazing. So imagine you guys coming here. Oh no, it's gonna be insane. So let's plan it and
You'll
let's
treat
make
us
it.
well. Like you'll hook us up with everything.
Of course, like if you really want, I can organize the event. Not really, no joke.
Yeah. Awesome.
But
So
you need to tell
I
me.
think you'll see me in Dubai pretty soon.
Yeah, but really, let's do it, because like if you guys come here, I will be very honored to receive you here and like to share more things, you know, like and learn about you guys, and will be amazing, really.
Yeah.
Take my word.
Yeah, no,
Toda mi
that's awesome.
palabra.
That's awesome. And then I like the Driven family, like my audience, they're all mostly like 90% of them are Latino Americans. So Latinos in America, so in the US. So Mexicans, Colombians, Guatemala,
Brazilians.
everybody that's like Latino, but they live in the US and they're all entrepreneurs, todos emprendedores. So like it's a good crowd, and they're gonna be watching this, and so very admirable what you've done, Paula. We'll talk soon.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being on the podcast.
No, thank you to you, and I see you in Dubai. And thank you everyone for listening to me. I hope this like works for you guys. I don't know. And thank you, Albert, for this amazing experience. And I see you soon in Dubai.
Yeah, and if people want to follow you, reach out to you, look you up, where can they follow you? And I'll put all your information below.
Well, my name is Paula Galván. You can find me like that on Instagram, and like Ana Paula Science in YouTube, and Ana Paula Science in TikTok. So yeah, guys, you can follow me, and I will share like most of me, all of me every day. So yeah, welcome to my life.
Awesome. I'll see you soon. Hasta luego.
See you, Albert.
Bye.
God bless you.
I'm Alberto Preciado. If you like what you're watching and you want to learn from an entrepreneur that built 8 companies and makes over $30 million a year, text me at 213-277-6208 and let's make it happen.